You see, Parashat Terumah. Parashat Terumah talks about the Mishkan, making Mishkan, and finally, also the Mikdash Shahati B'tocham. Make a Mikdash for me, and I will dwell among you. Now, this is interesting. One of the things in the Mishkan that they have to make is Kerubim. If you notice, Kerubim are, just like you see in the picture, Kerubim are two images, one image of a boy and a girl on the top of Aron. And they're facing each other. And that's the place that the Baruch Hu represents himself to the highest God. And that's the only place. Now the question is, first of all, why is it covered to have such images on the top of Aron? You know, the halacha is that if you have even a sefer that is not Torah, on Chumash, on Torah, you have to pick it up. You're not allowed to put anything on sefer Torah. Now how come you are allowed to have these two images on the Aron, the boy and the girl? And you know, really, it's not covered of Aron to have something on the top. And the top of Aron means that it's teaching us in point that there is something going on over here is even greater than Aron. How could that be? Now, Chachamim tell us the boy and the girl represents marriage. In other words, this is the marriage between the Holy Soul and the Baruch Hu facing each other. That's the love, and the boy and the girl is the marriage. Now, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu created Adam, HaKadosh Baruch says, "Lo tov v'yod Adam levado." It's not good for a person to be by himself. I will make him helper, opposite of him. Now, unfortunately, say if he's a helper, it's not opposite of him. It's opposite of him, it's not helper. Then why is that good? What's wrong? A lot of people love to be single. What's wrong? Loto. Rashi explains to us. It's not good for a person to be by himself because Rashi says. But they shouldn't say two authorities. Just like Yachad Kollel is Yachid, is unique in Elyonim and heights, Adam also is unique in Tachtonim on earth. Therefore, a person makes himself into Avodah Zarah. So the subconscious of a person is that he feels just unique and is unique and is in his own cocoon. He builds up himself, whatever that he wants, he does, and through that, he makes him to Avodah Zarah. Yachad Kollel says that person should not make himself an idol. I give him Ezer Kenegdo. Helper, opposite of him. Usually, any helper is next to him, it's not opposite of him. That's the only place that the helper is opposite of him. Why? Because all of the purpose of helper over here is to break his idol. He has to make himself humble. He has to understand there is another person to relate to. There's another authority to come. Life is not a matter of my own needs, my own things, and myself. Person has to come out to somebody else to relate, to understand, to humble himself, to submit, to relate, to harmonize what he wants in life with somebody else, to share. And that makes the person humble. Now, Torah in Parashat Bereshit says that Loto is not good. Why not good? Give him Torah. Let Torah do the job. We see from the Torah that even Torah cannot do the job. Because Torah would not be Ezer Kenegdo. What's the opposite of him? He would mold the Torah the way that he wants. Keeps the Torah, he understands Torah the way that he wants. Just the opposite. It makes even bigger idea of himself. The only way that the person could get out of that is through right marriage. Therefore, we have these two Kerubim on top of Aron to signify that the only way to get to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to get to Aron, is with humbling ourselves, with submitting, with understanding and relating to others. If somebody is in his own world, his own box, he would not be zoche to Keter Torah. Keter Torah, on the top of Keter Torah, is to be able to relate, to face to somebody, face to face, to relate, to understand, to be able to relate to somebody else, then you could get the Torah. Otherwise, there's no room for Torah.